Hey folks, how you doing out there today? I am doing pretty good and definitely starting to feel better about everything again, which is it's good news. So I decided today that I am going to release the map, at least what I have done so far out there. So just a little while ago I put it up for public consumption. I would love to know what everyone thinks as they get a chance to run around and see the stuff I've started with. Keep in mind, the whole thing's pretty raw right now. I haven't done a lot of fine-tuning, anything like that. It's kind of working on sections, jumping back and forth. There's just blank areas on the map that haven't had anything done to them. There'll be some roads that probably have cliffs and things like that. They're off kilter. I just haven't been through everything. But there are some good loops. I actually added in the timer to the big long obstacle course that I kind of have finished in quotation marks because I've got the basics done on it, but I haven't really, again, fine-tuned it. There is kind of a notch that you have to drive up, and that one I've actually spent quite a bit of time getting the right width for tires. And it's still not perfect, but it's pretty tough to drive up, as you saw in the other video, or if you saw my last video. I would love to know if you guys like that challenge, or if I need to soften it up a little bit. What we're watching here is just one of the crawling trails. The first video, I believe, I had a truck going up here. Now I've added quite a bit more rock and little movable rocks in between, and I just grabbed the old Roamer 105 for a tour up here. Watch that suspension really flex on this stuff, and you'll see I don't think that this truck has OP tires. I prefer to use the OP tire setups for crawling, but you'll notice that even without OP tires, we're getting some pretty decent rock traction, which I think is really going to set this apart in the enjoyment of rock crawling, because it's something we all want to do. It's just usually the rocks are too slippery. Now I've found a few rocks that you'll see here that seem to have a little better traction than some of the other rocks in game, and then I've found that if I scale them down quite small, they keep more traction. So it just means a lot of extra rock placement for me, but the bottom line is we have a way more usable product. So I'm pretty excited to let you guys go run around on some of this rock crawling. There's going to be a whole bunch more added to the map. I just, like I said, if you see an area where you think there should be something, I've started a big hill climb that's going to be like really steep, like we're talking kind of a King of the Hammers is what I'd like to do, to have just a tough, you need a bit of a OP truck and a lot of speed to get up it. I don't think it's challenging enough yet. I took a real quick test run up it before I uploaded the map, and but it is what it is. Again, things are going to change. Stuff like this isn't going to change other than maybe getting a bit more detail into it and course markers and that kind of stuff. But a lot of stuff you see in the map is going to look different as I go. I'm not setting a update schedule for this one. I'm just basically going to work at it as I can. There's no contracts, no stress with trying to keep myself 10 steps ahead of what I'm doing so that everything will work out. This one is just a fun map. Gonna try and figure out a whole bunch of ways I can test the trucks we're driving and good spots to beat them up. Bunch of different disciplines. We get the Baja track coming. I've got a good chunk of that done, so when you're on the map, you can take that for a run. I like, so far, one of my favorite setups to run through is some of John Hot Rod's tunes. The suspensions really seem to react, and I find if you take a truck that is too light through it, it gets really, really bouncy. So find some good trucks that can carry a bit of speed. Most of the obstacles, because you do jump over a couple rivers and stuff, and there's going to be more stuff like that on the track, but some of them are a little challenging to do, if not maybe not possible with some of the slower trucks, but you'll find the ones that work for you. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy what this map is turning out to be, and I would love to see suggestions. If you get a chance to get on it and you're a YouTube uploader, I would love to see some videos of this just so I can see what the truck's doing. And I can test all I want, but everyone drives differently, goes to different areas. The more I can see of this map, basically like me testing when I'm watching y'all play. So anyways, look forward to hearing what you have to say. I hope you enjoy what I have so far, and I'm going to keep working away at it. And yeah, appreciate all the support as always. We'll talk to you again soon with a bit of an update, most likely, on what I've been playing around with next. Have a good one, guys.